Hey everyone, welcome to yet another video of React Native app tutorials. And today we are going to build a simple spy app. So our app will be perform very simple tasks, but it will be very useful. At present there are many spy gadgets in the market, and they are in great demand. So we are also going to build a simple spy gadget. And if you go to my website, you can find the theoretical part of this tutorial, from where I am just getting reference. So you can see the website name is nobrook.com, and so let's see uh, what utilities our app can have. So it can be used to monitor number of times the light of a room is switched on off. So this is the main function of the app, that is, it will monitor the number of times the light of a room is turned on. And considering its functionality, there can be many usage, like if a parent has given their child independent rooms, then they can check their child is having a sound sleep or not, or they are doing something else at night and turning on the light and doing something. And also they can monitor their own sleep pattern, because when we wake up at night we generally turn on the light, so it can also be used to monitor the sleep pattern. So these are the some of the usage of this app that we are going to build. And the app will consist of a hardware part as well as the software part itself in the mobile. So the hardware part we are building using Arduino Uno and the Bluetooth module for Arduino, and we are also using a LDR, that is the photoresistor. So for those people who don't know what photoresistor is, the photoresistor is a sensor that checks if the light is on or off, and it converts the light energy to a signal. So photoresistor is important part of this tutorial. So these are the main things that we need for this tutorial. So I will show you, this is my hardware part. So you can see that here we have this Bluetooth module, and here is the Arduino itself, and these are the jumper cables through which it is connected. The connectivity of this module is very much same as my previous tutorials. The Bluetooth module connectivity is almost same, and the new part is that we are connecting this photoresistor using a 4.7K resistor, because we cannot directly connect the photoresistor to the Arduino, so we need one resistor. And that's it. It's very simple. And let's see the code part of this tutorial. So this is the Arduino code, and in the Arduino code you can see that we are using a library. Let me expand it. So here you can see in the beginning of the code I am using what library, that is software serial library. If you are familiar with Arduino, then you must be familiar with this library as well. It is used for serial communication. And in the next line we are creating an object from this library for Bluetooth communication, and pin 0 and 1, that is RX and TX, is set for the communication between Arduino and Bluetooth module. You can see here, this is the pin. This is RX and TX pins, uh, so that's how connectivity is there. And the other part of the code is that we are setting a counter to count the number of times light was turned on and off. We are setting a flag. We will see why we are setting the flag. The sensitivity we need for the photoresistor to decide whether the light is turned on or not is set to 500. We can change the sensitivity, and if we make it lower, then even in the dim light it will take it as the light is on. So for now the sensitivity is 500, and the communication is started at the setup at 9600 speed. At A10 we are sending the signal from Bluetooth to Arduino, from Arduino to Bluetooth, and you can see here that this is the A0 pin, and this is where from the photoresistor this white cable is connected to photoresistor, and it's going to A0 pin, and this is sending the signal from photoresistor to our Bluetooth module, from the photoresistor to Arduino, and from Arduino to Bluetooth module, and it keeps on transmitting this signal, and when a device is connected, then the device can get the counter value, that is the number of times the light was turned on, and the flag is being used to check if the light is on or off, so that if the light is on, the counter doesn't keep on increasing on its own, and when the light is turned off, so flag is basically toggling when the light is turned on and off, and when the sensor reading is greater than sensor sensitivity, then the counter is getting increased. And we have set a delay so that if the light is quickly turned on and off, then that is not getting counted. So that's all we are doing in the Arduino code. And now let's check the React Native code. So the React Native code is very much similar to the previous tutorial, because we have already done two tutorials, and you can go to this link to check those tutorials. Again, I would like to remind you, all the tutorials are there on nobrook.com. So this is the code, and let's discuss the new thing that we have done. So the new thing is reading data from the device. So we are reading data, and from Bluetooth, and the data is getting sent as a long string with delimiters. So we are splitting the long string, and we are retrieving the end of the delimiter, because that is the actual data that we need. That is the latest data, the latest count of the number of times the light was turned on. So that is how our code is working, and this read data method is called when the user taps this button, that is number of times lights switched on. So basically when user requests, then the data is fetched from our device. So that's all that is creating our spy app. And now let's go ahead and check the demo. And one more thing I would like to tell here, that using this same type of this design, the app design and the hardware design, we can create different health apps, and we just have to change the sensor. And for example, right now we are using for LDR, that is the photoresistor. Instead of photoresistor, we can use say a pulse counter sensor or some other health related sensor, and we can collect data in our app, and we can create the health app. So this pattern of that we are using is very much useful. Basically what's happening is that we are getting data from the device in our app. So now let's go ahead and see things in action. So to make things work, I have to first dim the light. So I will go and dim the light. Okay, so now we have not a bright light, so the photoresistor won't detect it. So let me turn on the device. Okay, so the device is on. You can see the Bluetooth is blinking, the Arduino is the green light indicating that Arduino is on, and photoresistor also has started working. So I will go ahead and put some light here. Okay, okay, so 3 times we turned light on and off, and now we will open our app, and right now it's showing 0 as reading. So first we need to turn on the Bluetooth, and we need to connect it to the device. Okay, so it's connected, and now we will request for the data. So it's showing that 3 times light was turned on, so it's showing correct. Again we will change this value, we will put some more light. So 2 times we turned on light, and let's see if we request what happens. Okay, so it's showing correct that 5 times light was turned on. So our app is working very much as we expected, and let me go and turn on the main light. So this is how our app is working, guys, and I hope you must have enjoyed this tutorial. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe to our channel to stay tuned with the tutorials that we do. And if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It's very encouraging when you all like the video, and stay tuned and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.